Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Rewind that. It's your girl Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. All right, guys, you know how we do. This is our Sunday night live, and we go over the episode again, but in a different way. I'm waiting for my girls to get here. Um, so we talk about our favorite moments, least favorite moments, scratching my head moments, and all of that. And I'm so glad that you guys could be here again. Tonight, we are also going to be discussing how Diana's going to get out of the situation, which she clearly is going to. Okay. So, my first guest is here. Are you ready? Thumbs up. Okay. So, coming to I don't want to say the stage, but might as well, honey. My boo boo. Pretty girl loves chat. Hi. You always be so cute in the brain.
You madam.
Mhm.
Hey, Chad. Hey, Miss K. Oh, I like the all black. It's giving me like Martin, like fake dog around the face.
Yo, as I was look, first of all, let's talk about what McLovin says. Miss K Rock and the Nino Brown drip. Yeah, and so it's the same because he was trying to act like Nino Brown.
I didn't get the memo, y'all.
Yo, when I was walking down the stairs coming, I just was like, for some reason, all of a sudden, I felt like I was channeling my inner Martin. Like I saw that whole scene in my head. Yes. Oh my gosh. And then he had the dog and then tell him to sit. Then the dog falls. He says lay. Iconic freaking episode. Speaking of iconic, hey, so iconic is in the building. McLovin, Queen, Eric Iverson's RC, Babe God, LSW, who else? Jacqueline Pickett, Monica M. Hi, baby. And Kara K. I know you always say, Monica, that you miss it a lot of times. So I'm glad you're here this time. Okay. And Kara K. and DeMarcus and Daria. Hi, mama. So Jacqueline Pickett, I didn't even read it, so it's going to be a surprise, whatever it is. Diana is going to hold it down. She's going to set up someone else. She will follow in Mother's footsteps. Okay, that's a good one. So thank you for bringing that in, Jacqueline, because on the thumbnail, pretty girl, it does ask the question, is Diana going to hold it down, or is she going to run her big mouth as usual, child? So we know that sticking to the character of this young lady, she runs the mouth, right? But what do you think is going to happen as she's in this situation?
We're seeing, some growth in Diana, and I did take note of the conversation with Monet. She was like, pretty much letting her know, like, I learned everything from you. So I take that as I'm going to be as manipulative and, and conniving as I be, if need be. Granted, I feel like she used some of that with the Salim situation, but I don't know. I'm not really nervous for her because I feel like she won't be in there for long. But it's just a matter of who's going to take the real fall. So I always saw in a weird way her setting up her mom. I feel like if she finds out about Lorenzo, maybe that will be like a reason for her to be like, she did it. I don't know. She does have the hold it down gene. But she's never really been in that situation. So I'm a little, I don't know. It's 50-50 for me. I don't really know. But I don't see her really being locked up for long.
Yeah, me neither. She's definitely getting out. Like, I think she's going to be out by next week,
Yeah.
Or this week, technically, right?
Yeah.
They don't stay long. They do not stay down for long.
No,
so,
not at all.
I'm trying to get ready to get my, my slides in here, but for some reason it's not like letting the sister pull it up. I don't know why. It's just, it's showing only like Power Book. Maybe I didn't rename it to episode 7. I just have it as episode 6. Okay. So, let's talk about the episode as a whole. What did you think about the episode?
It was good. It was entertaining. As always, it was a lot going on. I feel like there's a lot of stress coming down on Brayden's behalf. He's feeling some of that Tariq stress, I feel. because we typically see Tariq being pulled different ways. So I feel that for Brayden. I'm interested in how he's going to maneuver that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was pretty good. Monet, you know, she was Monetting.
She sure was.
Child, she was like, "Oh, I got
Oh
one
my
sterling and
gosh.
I got 50 11 birds I need to kill with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do what I gotta do."
Yes. She is something else, child. Thank you, Jerry Carson, for the $2 super chat. I appreciate you. Oh, go ahead.
But
I
no,
wasn't cutting
it
you
was
off.
good. It's just I'm like 3 more episodes. And this I hate this because the season goes by so fast. I'm like, we got 3 more episodes and we gotta wait a whole nother year.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely been entertaining. I really liked it a lot.
Yeah, it's going. Listen, it's going, and I'm actually I'm not scared. I was gonna say I'm scared. I don't know. I'm not scared. There's nobody right now that I fear for their life that I care about.
I got you. I'm the same way.
You know, I think that it would be listen, I would be upset if they deleted Lauren, to be honest, because I was very upset when they did it the first time. So-called did it the first time.
Yeah.
But I just think that if they try to do that again, it would just be like, really? Like,
yeah,
why?
I feel like they will find another way. Maybe Witsec for real.
Yeah.
But I just don't see her coexisting with the Tejadas.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Witsec is probably the only other way.
That's the only option.
Yeah, because Kane knows, Monet knows. They can't coexist.
Mm-hmm. No, they cannot. So as we see for the trailer for next episode, there's some talk of setting Effie up. Now, on Friday night when I went live, I did ask the question about, do y'all think that, you know, this lady's gonna watch her mouth? Hey, Brilsy Brills. And some people were saying they think she's gonna hold it down, but they think Effie is the one to look out for, that she's gonna snitch. And I was like, that's actually a good point, because she really might. Like, you know, she's listen, one thing I know you love Effie. I forgot you like Effie.
No, that's fine. It's fine. I'll hold her accountable. I'm not one of those people, Brillo, that be biased towards their loved ones.
Their loved ones. No, but I forgot about that. But here it goes, right? So I'm gonna try to lay it on as sweet as I can, because out of respect for your loved one, right? So, you know, she looks out for herself. So when she's ready, she might run that mouth. I am gonna go with what that person said. I don't remember who said it. Somebody said it in the chat. Okay, I think that's a very good prediction.
Yeah.
It would be. See, the crazy thing about it is, I was gonna say it would be kind of like a little plot twist that you would expect Diana to run her mouth, but not really, right? Because they both have ran their mouths before. But one thing is, we haven't seen Diana run her mouth to the police or to law enforcement, except for when she was setting up Detective Whitman.
Yeah.
Now we know that Effie has gone down that road before.
Yeah.
So we heard her run her mouth to Poppy, talking about Diana, you know, but we don't know how it's gonna go when it comes to that. So what do you think about it? Let me say hi to Vacay JTV. Hi. And Gemini Don, I feel no sympathy for Effie. She's been a snake since Choate. She snitched on Reek, got him kicked out. Yet Reek gave her chance after chance. Kane barely knows her and her history. That's true. And Kane is falling deep. And let me get this super chat from Eric Iverson. Thank you so much. They showing more of Diddy's son, and I feel he will have an important part next season. That's a good one, because they showed him once and then they showed him again. So it's kind of like, what the heck is going on here? Yeah. So yeah, I could see that as well. But go ahead, pretty girl.
No, I think AG said it best. Her comment: Effie is a wild card. She can go either way, honestly. There's a couple things involved. This was at 8:13. But there's a couple factors. I feel like now that Kane has paid her tuition, that may keep some sense of loyalty, you know, to Kane, thereby the whole RICO organization. But I think it all depends because, and we have to understand as well, Lauren's going to change her tune. So would she even need to snitch if Lauren changed her tune? Yes, we have a photograph, but I feel like her being on the roof, not being seen with any product, I would easily say like, I was just on the roof chilling, or I was trying to smoke me some bud, or just like I feel like that's really kind of substantial. Like you didn't see her. So it's like the photo is cute. But I feel like Lauren, if Lauren changes her tune, if Lauren changes her tune, I feel like that makes it better for everyone.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Lauren, I feel like she's on board, but I still got my side eye like.
Me too.
I don't know.
Yeah, that little comment about you're right, Tariq. The Witsec is just a one-way street. It didn't sound sincere.
Yeah, it didn't sound convincing.
I was like, I don't know if I could believe this girl, But that is so true because there's no evidence. Like she's just on the roof. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But the fact that Lauren, as a witness, keeps saying it's Effie, it's Effie, it's Effie, then we don't care about the roof. The roof don't matter because you over here,
yes,
you almost committed deletion.
Yes.
Okay, so that the roofs that's small. That's very small, right? Small potatoes, small fries, whatever you want to call them, right? And but like you said, if Lauren doesn't go through with it, it's gonna throw everything out.
Mm-hmm.
So hey Barbara Doll and Naya Johnson, only Grams. Hi. So I have a few super chats. Let me get them. Let me get that. Okay. Special delivery. Okay. Eric Iverson, thank you for the $10 super chat. Says not sure why folks say Effie right for Tariq because she was about to start course perfect had Tariq not came in the room. Also, she was about to pull the gun on Tariq just because he asked her to tell the truth. Now, I'm not an Effie fan. Eric Iverson, thank you so much for that super chat. I'm not an Effie fan, but I think in the moment when she was trying to pull that gun out on him, it was because she was scared. She was just trying to defend herself. Like, boy, I know you about that life, and you're not about to take me out. you just finished telling me. Yeah, you just finished telling me that you deleted your dad. Oh, you about that life? Let me get mine out.
You questioning me? We in the woods. You got a whole nother car.
Took me over here by a river. No, I mean a lake, river, whatever. It was a lake or
reservoir. I think we said. Yeah. Don't quote me.
Okay. No, baby, no. Okay, let me get this out. So, like I said, I am not a fan of Effie. I don't feel like she could be trusted. But in that moment, I don't blame her for reaching. Like, I got it on me. You understand me? I got it on me in case you didn't know.
Yeah. Blicky is on the hippie. Like,
exactly. All right. So Fame Thurman, hi. I don't remember, you coming through. Welcome. So I agree with DeMarcus Vaughn. Diana, IDMS going to set up lame Salim. She will make it look like he forced her to sell drugs from the store. Diana will also get Effie off because Kane asked her. Okay, but why? How does that connect? Why don't you answer that for me? How do you think this connects, Pretty Girl, where Diana could actually get Effie off? Because I'm not really seeing that connection. Maybe you could help me out.
Like if someone else would have to either take the fall. Like I don't see Diana choosing herself over Effie. So if they find another common person, maybe Monet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna have to do. That's some work involved, guys.
We also gotta remember Saxe is supposed to be her lawyer, and Saxe is also working
for Sullivan.
And he already told her, if you burn me or keep something from again, I'm gonna burn you. So I feel like something may develop where he finds something out and decides to be on Team Rico, Team Tariq. But
Tarico.
It may be too late. I don't know. I'm a little concerned about Saxe. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't. As
because
a character, he pisses me off. But as like he's been the only other OG person since besides
Havoc
Tariq.
one.
I probably would
Yeah.
feel away. But if you
At
18,
this moment, I think I would feel away if Sax goes.
yeah,
I hated him so much in the first one, but he's grown on me in this one. But he's really working my nerves because
Yes.
it's like, Sax, see what's going on. My thing is, why did you go to work with Davis in the first place if this is what you were going to do? Like, he's over here giving you a chance. You was kind of like somebody, nobody wanted to touch you.
Facts.
He gave you a chance. That's how you're going to repay him. So
But
it's kind of annoying to me.
His love of Jenny supersedes anything else at this point.
Yeah, very,
So
very irking.
Real simp-like.
Yes. Thank you, Fame Thurman. I appreciate you.
Hey.
Let me see how to get this off because for some reason it ain't letting us just to take it out. Okay. All right. So now I have another super chat from DeMarcus. DeMarcus, thank you. It says, I think Monet will manipulate Diana to take out Effie, and Effie will be Diana's first. Oh, y'all doing a lot. Y'all doing a lot. All right. That's gonna be a lot.
Yeah, I did have not a weird though, but I did have before Diana, of course, got arrested. I was thinking that Monet would find out about the wire and have Diana kill Lauren again, for real. But this may not be an option now. But okay. I did think of that.
You mean like in the past season or
no, like
this season?
A few episodes ago, I was thinking this could be an option, like at the beginning of the season, because it would be interesting that both Tariq's options killed his other option, conspired in some type of way. Right. But that was kind of one of my wild little Rihanna moment.
I think it's fun when we have these wild things. I mean, I put out something before and somebody was like, you don't know what you're talking about, right? And just getting on you. I'm like, it's just a freaking
I know, right?
Who cares? Funny thing about it is that was one of my closest predictions.
Really?
Yeah. DeMarcus Vaughn, thank you again. I appreciate you. Hey, you never know, DeMarcus. I think it's pretty far-fetched, but if it happens, I will remember you. Yes. I will remember you, baby. Hey, Matthew Wilson. Did I say hi to Naya? Hi, Savannah. Sax earned his death sentence power. And what's up, Steven? Is it Stephen Harris or I'm sorry. Sax earned his death sentence power, yet most of this season and some of last season he was starting to change. Yeah, and now all of a sudden it's like he's going like in a, it's just too much for me at this point. LSW said, question is Davis will tell Tariq to get rid of a female. This will happen one of the coming episodes. So who will it be? That is a very good question. It might be Effie. What you think?
We have to think of who's most threatening, but we don't know if Effie is a threat at this point.
Yeah.
Because when like I said before the season, I was thinking it would either be Monet or I can't remember, or Noma. But of course, I don't think it's those two. So I don't know.
You think he could be also talking about Lauren?
Possibly, because I don't think he wants to deal with Monet and Diana. Like, I definitely don't think he's telling him about Diana having to go. So it has to be one of his boo things, child. Because
I like what Naya is saying. Yeah, one of his little boo things, right?
Or Noma.
Yeah,
that's hard.
Naya says she's gonna make Diana take out Salim. I could go for that more than anything.
Please.
Yeah, I feel like that is more of I feel like it's more realistic because listen, they might get Salim to testify. See, yes. Lauren could make everything, just break down and say, everything's out the window now. They thought they had a case, but she gonna screw it all up, right? But then you got Salim coming to the table, and bam, somebody got to take out Salim. Yes. And I've been saying it. He's going to be the next body to come out of standstill. I'm going to keep saying it until the season is over and it happens. And if it doesn't happen, I'm going to say, hey, I was wrong. I thought he was the next body coming out of standstill.
Or, Kane Kane, anybody in the family can really do Salim, but what does he really have? I mean, his word of,
right?
Like,
because where was the proof at? Like, how do you know?
exactly. Like, he could say all he could say, but there's no really true evidence he can provide.
Yeah,
You already see he a fraud, so that's all Diana got to say. Look what this well, he will say anything because look at his history. He's not credible.
Right, he's a liar. Yep, she could discredit his whole, testimony. Noma won't be happy with this Rico situation. Tariq won't kill Lauren, but will send her away safe to her family, like how he sent his grandma. And I feel like that's what he's gonna do, because we're watching it. Like, it makes perfect sense, right? Like, we're watching him get all of the people that he cares about and loves, just get them out of Dodge. Like, he's just like stacking them up. Like, nope, you go over here, you go over here, you go over here. It's helping him to kind of like have no worries about who can touch my family, or after whatever I do, like, I can freely move and move the what is that word, the pieces on the board without worrying about the repercussions to my family. Now, if they get me, they get me, but they can't hurt my family. At this point, I don't think anybody's gonna really want Tariq gone, because they see that he's valuable, and especially because of his mind. You know what I mean? So now I want to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was about to say, but Jenny has access to Lauren's parents, so that's gonna be a pickle we gotta figure out.
So what do you think? So what do you think that means? If he, you know what I mean? Like her having access to her parents, what does that mean?
Well, I mean, that's my word, access, but she told Lauren that they're pretty much hidden for safety, so they're probably at another safe house or whatever. I feel like Jenny is doing all this without any approval, above her. Like, I feel like she's doing all these moves, and is something that's really not legal at the end of the day. So
yeah, not at all. Not at all.
No, I don't know. But this is interesting about what type of cases is. Like, is this going to be a really closed private case, or is it going to be one of those high profile televised cases? Because unless Jenny took all the access away from her family in terms of the internet, and they could find out that way, like what is going on. It's we have to see how deep they go.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. The parents find out she's alive while she's testifying. But like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, like, what is going on?
So I don't know. I just gonna have to wait. It's hard to predict this show because it's 50-11 ways things.
Okay, so I mean, I'm not trying to cut you off, but I have to say this. So how about we start off with our scratching head moments? Because now that we're talking about it, that would be a scratching my head thing, right? Yeah. If the parents are moved to safety and they still think their daughter is dead, like, I understand she said, we moved your parents to safety because of what was going on. They would have been after her too, when they would have been after your parents too. So we moved them to safety, blah, blah, blah. But why not just tell them your daughter's alive and we got to move you to safety as well? Instead of you're torturing them, though. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure they will cooperate. Y'all could have had them all together, if anything. But instead, she wanted to separate them. This is what it looks like. She wanted to separate her from her parents to, get in her head and continue to lie.
Exactly. To manipulate her.
So
she knows, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay, she knows Lauren is green. She's not used to this type of situation. So it's definitely what you said, to manipulate her, because her parents will advise her, what is really right. Even though if this was all true and real, yes, Jenny would have some substance in saying, yeah, we're moving you for your safety. But at the end of the day, Jenny's gonna burn, and this is gonna. I had a thought, but it left me.
I can't wait. Oh, I hope it comes back to you.
I forgot that quick, but this is a lot. It's a lot.
It is. It's a lot. It's a lot of scratching my head moments. I had a major. Oh, you got it?
Oh no, sorry. I know my original thought is that if you guys follow, and I rewatched the entire series a few weeks ago. And not say I forgot because it's been a few years, but we have to also remember Jenny has been losing against the St. Patrick's for a long time. You know, she was a prosecutor for Tasha's case, lost that. She was a prosecutor for Tariq's original case for the murder, lost that. Like, I feel like at this point, she's willing to do any and everything to redeem herself by way of Lauren at this point. Lauren is pretty much her little hope and her only way for her to pretty justify, I gotta go ahead and get my name back out there in the streets.
True. True. And I feel like it's redemption for her, and it's like a pride thing. Like she's a sore loser.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you lose. Just take it and continue. Just move on, girl. Move on.
Yeah.
Doing all of this and lying and, you know, it's not doing anything but making her situation worse. She's just gonna be done.
Yeah, like I said earlier in my live, like the St. Patrick's are 50 and 0 right now. Like, everybody who tries, it doesn't work out. Just let them sell their drugs and leave them alone.
That's it. Keep it going.
Get
keep it moving. Get somebody else.
Get out now. This doesn't fare well with everybody else who be over there trying to beat these people. They're unbeatable at this point. And then I also want to mention and I'm curious to how you thought about it. I know you said you had another scratch your head moment, but now that Tate is kind of maybe on the board, I feel like that's another, because Tate got people, he has the DNC behind him as well. And we know that they was very pivotal with keeping James's what's the word I'm looking for? His stature, you know, his reputation. Yes, thank you. Above board. So I feel like if Tate get mixed up in this is helping Tariq as well, because we're gonna do all we can to kind of clean this up, because Tate wants his hands clean too. So.
Right, exactly. So now that he's in a connection, because like Blanca would say, they like, you know, they're this and that. I forgot what was the word that she used when it came to both of them. It was almost like she was saying they're like. She didn't say peas in the pot, but let's just say that's what she said, right? She was like, if I know Tate and Tariq, then like peas in the pot, right? Let's just say that's what she said, but it was so...
No, I feel you. I can't think of the word, but I know. I can't think of
it. But it was so irking to me how she just put everything together just so perfectly. Like,
she gets... It's the spirit of Whitman.
Yes. I'm like, oh my gosh. And that's why it's just not going to work out, because it's like, no, y'all making it too easy, and you are barking up the right tree. Yeah. But it ain't going to work, baby. It ain't going to work.
The tree would not be moved.
It's a 100-year-old tree. So let me hear your scratching my head moment before I get into the scratching my head moment that I had during Friday night, because it's because I only watched it once. And sometimes when I watch it once, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm paying attention, but I'm not like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm like that too.
Yeah. So tell me your scratching my head moment.
I mean, see, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. My scratching my head moments be low key petty. It probably has nothing to do with nothing. The only thing I guess that is it's confusing to me is, and this is petty, I know. Effie and needing tuition, but class already started. Like, like, and Stansfield don't look like the type that take payment arrangements. I don't know, but it's weird the fact that we've been in class for a couple weeks, and now tuition is due. Like, and it seems like she's saving up money for grad school, but we over here in undergrad ain't got all the funds. Like, I don't know, it was weird. But that's my only scratching my head moment at this point, because I like, we need to see the books. Like, what's going on with the account, sis? Like, I'm a little confused. We'll be selling the drugs for a long time here. Like,
yes, and that's my thing. Like, and it wasn't my scratching my head moment, but I totally agree with you, because I thought the same thing. I'm just like, why are you behind or anything at this point? You know, like, just why?
Doesn't make sense.
You know, like, you've been selling drugs, you got yourself a little beat up car, that's fine, but why can't you pay for school? And if anything, you should always have a stash. If you want to play it smart, you don't want to just be like paying tuition in full or paying a semester in full. You could just stash your bread.
Like, everybody,
I don't understand that.
Like, is the cut equal between all the players? Because Tariq just got him a brand new whip. Not saying that's what she wants to do, but if you behind, go ahead and get your bread. You're not buying Balenciaga backpacks. So what are we doing here? Like, where is the bread? Unless it's some backstory about her family, which it seems like she wanted to be donating or, you know, helping them out the way her mother was so trifling. So I don't know. Like, I was a little confused. Why are we behind? But that's my only petty, like, scratch.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's maybe
why is she having money issues? I don't get it. She don't be owing nobody nothing like Tariq. I always say this. Tariq always winds up owing some freaking body. Yes. It's like he can never really enjoy his money.
Yes.
Thank you, Tim Windsor. Yes, please show me some love and support and hit that like. Yes, thank you so much. And share the video. Let me see. Somebody else was saying something. All right, but
that was another one. LSW. I'm sorry. I was looking at LSW comment she just made.
Okay, question.
Yeah, about Junior. Junior was undercover, which is Paz's nephew. It looked like Tariq, and I watched it a few times. It looked like Tariq was looking straight at him, but I don't know if they're gonna pull that as Tariq, because I don't think he would recognize him. But we already know Tariq knows like people are watching him. So is this a possible undercover, or was he just kind of looking straight at him like as a stranger? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a good one, LSW.
Wait. Okay, so you guys are thinking that the dude that was going through the garbage playing the homeless man, that this is supposed to be Paz's nephew?
It is. It's Junior.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So
because he's DEA. He's working with He's working with Blanca, the
okay.
Third. Yeah, so that's
when did they reveal this? I'm lost.
It was a few weeks ago, and then I also I reviewed it and looked at the credits, and I looked at this 2 episodes he was in season 6, episodes 2. Is it 2, 6, or 12? He was in 2 of the 3 of those, and it's this exact same person. Like, this is him. Like, for real. This
for Power Book 1.
Yes, this one. This was Paz's son. And he's playing the same character. It's not like they're reusing him. Like, this is legit, for real, Paz's son. People are saying it's James' son, but that's a whole nother
thing. They trying to say it's Angela and James. I know. They trying to say that.
This is definitely him.
Okay, so he's been already. He was already in the first Power, and they showed him and blah. Because I told y'all I saw Power one time. I went through it one time. I didn't watch it a whole bunch of times like y'all. So there's a lot of things that, in characters that I'll be like, oh, okay, don't remember that.
He showed up. The first time he showed up is after when Blanca, the last scene of the gun deal, when she was investigating the CI, and she was asking him, pretty much an update on the CI. So that was the first time he appeared in this series. And I originally found this on Twitter. And then I did my own research because I didn't notice it necessarily. He looked familiar, but I was just like, so via Twitter, I was like, okay, I'm not crazy. And then I did my own research, looking at the credits, going back and reviewing the scenes and that whole thing. But it's definitely Paz's son, and his name is, and the credits show like Junior. Young.
Oh, it does say that because the man is saying that he is playing a different character, but
he's not.
The man, Miss Pretty Girl said she looked in the credits and it said Junior, honey. Yes. Okay. Now Abdullah says, did Reek recognize him from Paz getting money? From James as well. I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't think.
I totally doubt it. And I was explaining this before during my live that I was actually scared. I was happy that Tariq didn't say Lauren's name again. Remember how he came out and he was like, come on, Lauren. Yes. And I'm like, don't you freaking say it again. Like, he scared the crap out of me because that dude, I'm like, you about to blow your cover. Stop it.
I was confused. Because every time, you notice, every time she say Tariq and he get this little scowl, I'm like, oh, he's going to get on my nerves.
Yes.
I know it. Don't get on my nerves. He need to die tomorrow because I don't need no problems.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here was the big scratch in my head, and it shouldn't have been a scratch in my head moment because I had to be paying attention. If I was paying attention, it wouldn't be, right? So yes, it was all about the phone situation with Monet and the whole setup with Kai, right? So I said, first of all, this wasn't a scratch in my head moment. It was just a question like, did she take the phone out of her pocket and place it in? Yes, she did, right? First of all, people were telling me that, and I just took their word for it because I figured it had to be. There's no way that, it's just that sometimes when you're watching it too fast, there's certain things that will happen. I'm just like, okay, I'm just sitting here watching, right?
Yeah.
So this is why I always have to go back again. So then she tells her son, find out who he was working with, who he sent that text to, and set up a meeting with that person and take that person out. So he keeps the phone, which I didn't pay attention to. And when he texts the number, he said, he says, on my way.
Yes.
And then the phone goes off in Gordo's pocket or wherever it was, and that makes him go in there. And now I've always been saying, I don't know if you've been on here when I was saying it, but I've been saying it on during my midnights or my solo recaps, is that he was Drew was gonna find out, by watching his text on the phone. I was right, but wrong at the same. And the man, like in the method, like it was, he's gonna go through his phone and see a text. But I thought he was going to see the text from him to Monet.
The other one. Yeah.
But she worked it out to where it was like, nope, I'm all in the clear, baby. You're not getting me.
I was concerned about that too. I was like, see, we delete everything. These burners are stressing me out.
So I saw how because my question was like, why would he go through his phone? Because I was always saying if he goes through Gordo's phone, there has to be a reason. Like he has to be, suspicious about something. And he just finished saying, like, before he deleted him, he said, I trusted you. So that even goes to show right there, there's no reason for him to go through the phone. But it was because he had the freaking phone, the burner, he kept it, and he texted the person, and coincidentally it's going off for Gordo. So that cleared up. That was fine. HFG, shout out to you. I don't think you're here tonight, but did say that what was going on. I did take your word for it. I just was so like confused.
No, yeah. It took me to watch the second time just because I'm like, hold up.
Yeah.
Because it be going so fast, and she over there flipping all fast with this flip phone. I'm like,
and you gotta read, you gotta read and stuff. Like, so hold on, let me read what that say. Let me pause it and read what that say. So it's kind of like your mind just be going.
You gotta watch it minimum 2 times to get. There's so much going on. It's just like.
So that was that. That's no longer scratching my head. But after seeing all of this, it created a new scratch in my head. So now
I'm curious with his mind going. I know she a writer, okay? She do this. You pick up her books, okay? She probably got a link somewhere, but I got 2 of the books.
No, yeah.
Get the books. I'm sorry. It was a weird plug, but whatever.
No,
it's for Black business.
That's right. I gotta plug it more. I do so horrible at promoting myself. I really do. It's so terrible. Okay, it's terrible.
It's upstairs. Don't have me go upstairs to get these books, child. But I would. I read both of them. Not both of them. Both of them.
So, and thank you for that, baby. So. Here's the new one, and it's probably not a big deal. It's one of, how you say petty, but whatever. So here's the thing. You talk about on my way. It says where. I think Gordo said, where do you want to meet? Like that was his response to the text that Monet sent, right? Something like
where or when is one.
When do you want to meet? Right. Yeah. So whether it's when or where, Drew's response was on my way. So here's my scratching my head.
Yeah.
On my way to where?
That's facts.
Where are you going?
That's facts. Let me go ahead and pull it just to make sure. Because because like what do we what?
Where are you on your way? Why couldn't the response be I can meet now, where you at?
Exactly.
Why is it on my way?
That is definitely
that was so freaking stupid. Okay. Gemini said, with the power universes, K always got to see the little clues that eventually pop up later. Yeah. So Iconic said they effed up.
Yep. It says When do you want to meet on my way? If y'all don't
Yep.
have to see it.
Yeah, I see it nice and clearly.
Mhm.
Thank you, boo. You over here picking it up.
Girl, we got to investigate. We over here with Blanca and
Yeah.
we got our own team over here, too. Save our Black youth, y'all, please.
Yeah. What's that IG channel? I think they be saying investigate. Is that the one?
I don't know. I gotta find it. Investigate.
Is it called IG or something? I don't know, but it's an investigate Discovery Channel or something.
Oh,
Maybe it's ID. ID, not IG.
Yes.
Investigate. Yeah, girl. Them channels, them things are scary. Yes. Okay, let's see. Matthew says exactly that's what I said on your last live video. No meeting place and said on my way. Okay. Very stupid though. Okay, very stupid though. All right, so here we go. With your, I'll take over Jenny. Take y'all over Jenny and Blanca.
Thank you.
And your
thank
queen.
You.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, so can we talk about your favorite moments of this episode?
I got two.
Okay.
The first one, when Mr. Darius Love Hall thought he was over here at Andel's Den on Moesha, trying to do all the things. He thought he was doing something with that poem. And I'm like, bruh. It was more funny because you could tell he just like, she gonna come right back after this. And I'm just like, bruh, what? He was so, and with that little wilting little flower, I'm like, get out of here. Not
Look at his face.
Rafael De La Ghetto.
Oh my gosh. I can't with his face.
You could tell him that he won't go get the panty drawers that night. I mean, he was doing a lot. It was so funny. Oh my God. It was one of those like watching a car accident type situation. Like it's bad, but I still gotta keep watching.
Yeah, you gotta keep watching. Trevor thought he had it in the bag. Okay.
Yes, he was over here getting his finest of the Langston Hughes and Maya Angelou out.
Listen though, who the heck names themselves Ashe? Like, isn't that something that they say with some type? I don't know what religion that is, but it's something that people be saying. And I'm not gonna say it again because I don't know what it is, and I'm not about to be invoking nothing, So yeah, that's his freaking middle name. That's how you know he's a fake. Like Kane said. So, yeah.
Yeah, Google ain't telling me nothing about Ashe.
Okay.
To do a deep dive.
I know.
I was trying, child. I was trying.
I love it. I love it. But Greta,
yeah,
hi. Haven't seen you in a minute, girl. If he ain't the corniest ninja on campus, right? Shoo.
I know.
Candy Love, hi. Huh?
You ever had a situation? Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of women had a situation where you messed with a dude and was like, really? This was out. What was I thinking? What was I thinking with this one? I mean, I don't know, but this was one of my favorites. And the other one, I mean, yes, call me Team Effie, but I did like the scene where her and Kane, because Kane was really showing like, I'm here for you. Like it's not just a sexual thing with it. I feel like he really cares for this girl, even though they don't have a lot of history. It's just, you can just tell just how he acts and the little actions he's done, that on some level he really cares for Effie. He was over here trying to do some community service, and he was supporting the Black youth and education. It was a little heartwarming. The bird in me was excited.
It was nice though. I'm not gonna lie.
I was like, I'll go back to school, Kane.
You can pay my tuition.
Let me look up the VRI and ICDC College and see what it looking like over there.
Yes, come on. I said ICDC. What's up, one shot? ICDC College.
Oh, it's 1,200. Okay, I can just pocket the rest. You gotta be smart,
Oh my gosh, that's
those
hilarious.
Are my two little favorite moments.
It was really cute, first of all, because like I know I'm not an Effie fan, but it was so cute, especially when she was like, F you, Kane, you don't gotta, and he was like, you're welcome.
I know.
It's like he understands her, but I was saying I don't like them together. Because I think they would look cute together. And I said I don't want to see Kane boot up because he got to be free to do his dirt by his lonely. And I think if he has a chick, especially like her, oh, he is going to be putty in her hands, very gullible. Yeah, and she know how to get in a dude's head. And the thing with Effie that I'm concerned about is that she really asks too many questions. Like, if you remember her, just being with Tariq, she'd just be like, so what's this? And what's that? And what's that? Like, and I think this is the reason why a lot of people thought that she was like some type of informant, some type of this, some type of that, because it's a lot of questions that she asked. And I think Tariq's weakness was always kind of revealing the stuff. And I'm like, now it might come back to bite you. You never know. Because she could tell Kane this stuff. And she knows that Kane is not really feeling Tariq like this. So now it could just be us against the world type of situation when it comes to, Effie and Kane, linking up. So I just don't, I feel like Kane, he's one of my favorite characters. I have a soft spot for him, but I could see myself disliking him while he's with Effie.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
So, because I do see her getting in his head, like, you got to do this and you got to do that.
Yeah, because he's, we see how Monet was on him in terms of the manipulation. So I could see that. Another reason why I like this scene, and I want to know what you think about it. And this scene, I could be wrong, but he actually like gave acknowledgement to Tariq. Like in that same scene, he got a text for Tariq that is done in terms of the Russian setup. And he was like, you got to give it to Tariq. He gets things done. That was my first time I heard him verbally like say something. Like, oh, are we changing a little bit?
Because he be hating.
I'm like a little growth. I mean, thug emotional tear going on, but I'm like, maybe growing a little bit. I don't know if it's gonna be too much, but I did notice that. I'm like, okay, we may be coming around the mountain.
Yes,
we don't see.
That's my baby. So thank you, DeMarcus, for the super chat. Effie and Kane give me young Louis and Jerome vibes. Oh gosh. I don't know about that because listen, I had a lot of respect for Uncle Jerome, and I get what you're saying, DeMarcus. I do, because he was a little under the influence of Louis. Like his love for her was like just over everything, and it kind of made him it made him do stuff that he didn't want to do. He had no business doing this and that, but he had, he was cognizant of it though. True. That's the only difference between that I suspect is going to happen or predict is going to happen between Effie and Kane is that he's not even going to realize that he's hypnotized, he's being gullible, he's being manipulated. He's not going to realize it. He's just in love and just going to do it. Freaking Jerome knew he never liked how it felt. He just was like, I can't, like, I'm only doing this to really protect my love at the end of the day. And it was always, and it wore down on, you know what I'm saying? It was just wearing down on him. Yeah. So I see where you're coming from, DeMarcus, but not quite. Yeah. You got to remember too, that these are kids, Effie and Kane, and Jerome was a grown man. That's Uncle Jerome.
OG.
Okay?
Shout out to Jerome.
Teach your boy how to squabble.
Oh, God.
Teach him how to squabble. And I freaking thought they was going to come back and kill him, but no.
Oh, God. We could have been eating oxtails in Jamaica right now, but Louis.
Yes, you can laugh, bro. You can laugh. But he wasn't going to leave his baby girl. He wasn't going to leave his baby. He wound up leaving it in this world anyway, though. You see how that wound up working? It didn't wind up working. Kara K says, I want Tariq and Kane to put their differences aside and be a unit. They would work so well together. Yeah, I would like that.
That would be a perfect world. Yes.
In a perfect world. What up, young boy? Kane going to be hiding her dorm room from Monet like he was doing with other chicken season 1. Okay, so now what are we on? We did our scratch in my head, least favorite. Okay, no. We did favorite. Okay, so now, what's my favorite?
Yeah, what's your favorite?
We had 100 people in the building. Can we please get 100 likes, baby? And if this is the first time coming through, come on in and take a seat by subscribing. So next time, we here, okay? Yeah. And Miss Pretty Girl, she got a channel too, baby. Yes. You feeling the vibe over there? Go on and subscribe. All right. So, and hey, Big Wolf Status and Maxima 347. A lot of frequent flyers are here tonight that I don't be seeing all the time. I love to see you guys. So my favorite moment, guys, to be honest, and it's crazy because it was a sad moment as well, is Davis and his brother, when his brother gets out. And it's crazy because it's kind of a bittersweet moment. You would think that his brother would be happy, but then he hasn't said a word. He doesn't want to drink anything, nothing. It's crazy though that Davis would, you want to save your brother's life. So this could have been a scratching my head moment as well, right? You want to save your brother's life who is suffering from hepatitis. Is it a hepatitis disease?
Yes.
Okay, so that deals with your liver. Mm-hmm. And you're over here offering your brother a beer or some type of form of alcohol?
Definitely give him Budweiser.
Mm-hmm. Very stupid, my friend. Very stupid. We talked about this on Friday, Pretty Girl, about how he's been his shrewdness is like not there. Like he's not acting as smart as he normally does.
Yes.
And so I'm just like, bro, can you please get it back? Because right now you're sloppy as heck. You're leaving keys under the little folder or whatever that was. You're pulling out stacks of bread in front of this freaking dude. You cannot trust him. You should know you can't trust him. And you're doing all kinds of stupid stuff. And now your brother is out and you want to celebrate with alcohol when he's dealing with a terminal disease of the liver. Child, help me. So my favorite moment about this was that, even though it was a sad situation as far as the disappointment that his brother showed him, I just appreciate the integrity. When it comes to the power universe, I feel like you have to take as much integrity as you could get. And those people don't last long. So I kind of already said, I think that next week he's going to delete himself. Because I don't see him being as frantic for nobody else. I don't think Saxe gives. I'm sorry, not Saxe. I don't think Davis cares about anybody else but his brother, and so that's why he's frantic. Like, put the effing gun down. You know what I mean? It's his brother. Now, where did he get a gun from? I don't know. You know what I mean? So maybe it's not his brother, but I really believe it's his brother, and I just don't think that he's gonna make it through, right? But my favorite part was him just saying, basically like, I'm sacrificing myself for you here. You freaking bringing me out here. And it's dirty the way you're doing things. And this is not what I wanted for you. I was good where I was so you could live your life clean. And I just kind of hope that this resonates with him. Like, even after his brother dies, that it would just be something that he kind of want to do things as clean as possible, even though we kind of need him to be working for Tariq and them. But just not so dirty. But what am I saying, right?
No, I agree. I completely agree.
What the heck am I saying? Like we said, in a perfect world, girl.
Yeah, because it's like if you representing Tariq and Monet, we gonna have you. What him and Redman? Let's get dirty. We need to get dirty. But we'll see if he has like a change of heart. We'll see.
Yeah, listen, and if you're gonna be dirty, can you please be dirty? Like, I'm sorry, just go all the way. Do what you gotta do. When you find out that Saxe is the mole, do what you got to do. But you know what? I don't think that's in him. And let me shut my mouth because I'm getting too gangster with it. Listen, it's on me. I'm wearing it. Don't do it, girl. Don't do it.
No, I mean, I saw that in the beginning of the season. I felt that that's where it may go. Now I'm like, I don't know. But like a lot of people are saying, like, Davis is baiting Saxe, like showing the bread, like the keys. Like, do you think it's more of a baiting or he just kind of just not where he's not on point? Like, what do you think? Because I'm like, what are you serious? Like, these are like crazy mistakes that you will be making. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I mean, look. The way I feel is that he's dropping the ball for real. That's how I feel. Now, if it turns out that he is baiting him, then wow, I didn't see that coming. Okay, hats off to you, but it's just like, why would you baiting him for what? And why would you put yourself in that situation? Because how are you going to protect yourself when stuff hits the fan? You know what I'm saying? And if this guy really is, because it's not like you're misfeeding him information. And you put in your keys where, like, that's not really baiting to me. Like, you're really messing things up for yourself. Exactly. You have a Whitman file for this guy who just freaking got deleted. So it's not looking good for him to bait him. It just doesn't make sense. Not at all. When you bait somebody, you at least gotta have some lies. It can't be the truth that you baiting them with, and maybe a little bit of the truth, but not enough to, incriminate yourself.
Yeah.
It's insane. I don't know, girl. So
Tariq need to immediately, once he left that DEA building, the courthouse or whatever, please, you need to go see with Davis and talk about this whole situation. We don't need no delays.
Yeah, exactly. Kara K says he will open his eyes after Tariq tells him he's the mole. I believe that as well. Thank you, So Iconic, for the super chat. I feel for Davis because his biggest want was fulfilled in that his brother was released from prison, but unfortunately it was definitely catch-22. Yes, it was. And I feel for him too. I said this, on Friday, that I admired the brother Theo for, his integrity and things like that, and what he was willing to do and the sacrifice he was willing to do. I think he's the older brother, right? So. Theo. And I love it. But I also liked the brotherly love between them, how they both wanted to protect each other. And you kind of got to feel for Davis as well, because why would he want to be in this situation where he's out here living his life and he doesn't want his brother to die in prison. He doesn't want his brother to die at all, but he at least don't want him to die in prison. At least before he goes, let me have tried to do everything that I can, get him out of prison and try to get him some type of treatment. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a shame.
Theo was just getting my nerves just a little bit. Somebody go get you something to eat, get you some pizza, chicken wings and some shrimp fried rice, like something. Okay, you've been getting jail for over 20 years.
Exactly. Get yourself some good food. Smell, breathe in the fresh air. I mean, it ain't that fresh in New York.
I know, right? But, smell the piss, smell the fresh in the trash.
And all the gas and all this
the pollution, ain't it
good? Take it in. Thank you, So Iconic. It
was kind of a deep situation.
It was. But it was one of my, little favorites, because this kind of just like brought him back down. Like, oh shoot,
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do? All right, so that was my favorite, right? So now we're gonna move on to least favorite. Yeah. Okay, so go on with your least favorite, baby.
I guess it's more disappointing. All right, so the scene where it's after Junior found the cups from the trash, and they went back, and when Jenny revealed, like, pretty much we have enough evidence to go, to Medina. Blanca said that, but Jenny also revealed that Lauren is alive, and I felt like I wanted more of a reaction. Like, I wanted more, because Blanca reacted, but it wasn't what I wanted. Like, she just told you this woman is alive, and it's just, I feel like they just kind of, I don't want to say they got writing, because
they be stealing moments. They be stealing moments from us.
I wanted more. And Junior, I feel like he's just getting more roped up, and I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be, I just want all three of them just to burn right there, because they is a problem.
They are a problem.
Our drug organization is the problem, and we need to sell these drugs.
Yeah.
Mona, I said, Lord, I call this lady Mona. Noma wants us to sell these drugs. We got to sell these drugs. And guns. We got guns, y'all. So if y'all are interested, just joking.
Right.
It's a lot. That stressed me out, because I'm like, I stole that moment. Like, I wanted to be like, da 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 da. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like, you mean to tell me that she's alive this whole time? Instead, she's gonna be like, you sneaky bee. Yeah. Like, it was just, that's what you got? You sneaky bee?
Like,
you need to be questioning whether this stuff is gonna hold over for like legal purposes and all of that. Like, but where's all the questions? Because if you notice, as a lawyer, Sachs was asking those questions, and she was not really answering. I think she kind of answered one of them or something like that, but I don't know. Yeah. As far as, I don't think it was enough for him, and it sure wasn't enough for me. you know. But yeah. So why didn't Blanca ask these questions? You know, she gets on my nerves, child.
She's another one who's like so fixated on getting the St. Patrick's. Like I feel like they're missing pivotal like inquiries. Like, come on. But hey, you don't see.
They're gonna be mad again. I'm just so happy about that.
Yes.
You know, and listen, I'm sorry, guys. Can I say something real quick without being judged? But didn't you like when Dre hit her with the when he came out, bust through that door and just knocked her down? I'm sorry. Just one time for your mind. That's all. Just once. I don't agree with a man hitting a woman, but in that moment, I was okay with it. Yes, I feel bad for saying that. That's not nice.
And at that point, I hated Dre. So for me to be happy that he went ahead, I mean, I would have preferred a 2-piece and a biscuit, but one.
Yeah, right.
One, okay, it knocked her down. So
yeah, I just feel so terrible for saying that.
No, because at that point, it's like, you know, gender just didn't matter at that point.
Yeah, it didn't, because she's just so irking. And I hate talking about the actress, though. I hate talking about the actress. Whenever I talk about these actors, I'm not talking about the actors. I'm just talking about the characters. It's totally no disrespect. I got the utmost respect for the craft. So, all right. So Carmen Allen says, I think he baited him with the money. He told him to do what he thinks is best to get his brother out. So he never gave the directive. And with Saxe trying to gain trust for the Rico, he set himself up. What do you think about that? He set himself up by trying to gain trust for the Rico. I mean, Saxe did put it in motion.
Yeah.
And I mean, unless there was some type of recording going on.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Carmen's just saying Saxe is pretty much digging his own hole, I guess.
Yeah.
That's pretty much saying. But it's true. He trying to play both sides. And...
Yeah. Oh boy, here we go. AG says, I do agree with you, Miss K, that Theo will erase himself in the next episode. He cannot function in society, and he knows Davis messed with his parole hearing. Yeah.
I was thinking at this episode, I'm like, he looking like after he looking at the water, I'm like, oh Lord, he gonna jump the fish, child. I ain't got no. My pump was nowhere near me. I said, I cannot today, good Jesus.
Don't condone a man hitting a woman, but I love the Dre / Blanca scene. Can we get another one? I say that.
And another one.
Every once in a while, I go on YouTube and watch that. Say, clutching my non-pearls, my papi chain without the freaking Jesus piece. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Diana gonna be speaking all type of Spanish in that day.
Yeah, she is. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that was your. Did you say your least favorite scene, or did we? Because I
did. Yeah, because I was upset how they revealed Lauren.
Oh yes, the Blanca. Okay. Now I'm trying to figure out what's my least favorite scene. This is a shame because normally I have it written down. I know what whatever. But I don't know why I don't know what my least favorite scene is right now. Oh. I really didn't like how Blanca came in and was like, get the F up, like, you know, to Diana. I didn't like that at all. Like, I just hate, because, you know, it's like we always say, they have such a hard on for these characters and stuff like that. And it's like when they finally get them, they're even like hostile towards them and stuff. But Diana is new to this situation, and you didn't even know anything about her before this, and you think she deserves that hostility. I was just annoyed by that. And I also think that now I remember what my least favorite moment was. It was the scene where Blanca and now that I know it's Junior and what's her name, Jenny, when they were watching on the news that tape, you know, the whole bus with the Russians and all of that, and then they started putting everything together. I hated that. I think people probably should have knew that was my least favorite moment, because I was going crazy on my live. Like, I was really like, are y'all kidding me? It's too easy. I was flipping out a little bit. I think I yelled in the mic for a second, you know, But yeah, that was my least favorite moment. I'm tired of these like little easy things where it's just like, are you freaking kidding me?
Mhm.
Are you kidding? So before we get out of here, I have a prediction, and it might be far fetched. I don't freaking know, but I just kind of feel like, listen, we didn't know Uncle Luke, as you would call him. Okay. Oh, you taking a sip?
Yeah, I'm ready. The mind of Miss K. I like it. Okay.
You like my straw? It's so cute.
Birdman hands.
So here we go. I told y'all this already on my live, but this is 101 people in the building, so some of y'all didn't hear me. Okay. I think that Uncle Luke, like, he ain't show up for no reason.
Oh.
Somebody has to take the fall. Now, as much as folks think that they got a RICO case going and it's all about the Tejadas and Tariq and Braden and they working out of Weston Holdings, I think that with Braden, he's gonna have to make a choice because he knows that his father doesn't know about this. And I think that's the key thing. The fact that his father doesn't know about this Ponzi scheme is gonna make him like, I think I saw some type of clip earlier today where Tariq was telling him like, you got to make a choice or how you gonna fix it or something, or either I saw it or somebody said it on somewhere, I don't remember. But regardless, before I started this prediction, I said this already. Okay. I think that he is gonna take the fall for this whole thing, but they got to put it in place for this whole RICO situation and the drug dealing. Yeah, the drug dealing at Weston Holdings and all of that stuff. And I think that Braden is the one that's going to put it all in place, right? He's got access to the books and whatever else is going on there. Listen, it might not happen, but I just kind of feel like, why have we didn't know Uncle Luke. Why have Uncle Luke? Why introduce this character? He's pretty much a nobody. Somebody has to take the fall. We know daggone well this RICO case is not about to go through. It's not going to be successful, because then what are we going to be watching anymore? Right? So I cannot deal with you guys while I'm trying to talk here. Right, One Shot. That's what it was. So what are you going to do for this family? And he's asking this question to Braden, right? So now Braden has to make a decision, make a choice. Now here it is. Braden, it's not only that he's going to do something for his family, La Familia, as far as the freaking, Tariq and all the Tejadas and blah, blah, blah. And Tejadas ain't his family. Tariq is his family, right? But he's going to be doing something for his father to protect his name as well, because if this stuff hits the fan, oh man, your whole livelihood is going down. That whole security blanket that you got, everything is going to be gone. So at the end of the day, he really is going to be protecting everything if he throws his uncle under the bus. My thing is, the only way that this sounds crazy is because there's no links, but I think that Braden would know how to link it. If he came up with Crash Coin, like he said, that's the brains, that's the harness part, then
that animated me. Oh, girl,
he can come up with it. He can connect the dots. So what do you think about that? Uncle Luke is going down for the whole thing, and it's surprising, just kind of setting him up to take the fall.
Yeah, that's plausible, because I always thought like one of the Tejadas is going down. Like, not Tejada, sorry, one of the Westons, because there's too many of them, and somebody's going to get eliminated. That's definitely, I didn't think about that. It's definitely plausible, because I also was thinking RSJ's piece, because now he's mixed in this company as well, and maybe you can shine some light. I didn't get a chance to go back, but I don't know how much of RSJ's business is linked in with Weston Holdings. I don't know if it's all his money or some of it, because I'm like, okay, if it's some of it, maybe some type of way Braden and Tariq can ask for a bailout, to cover the funds, or we're going to find out RSJ's dark side and maybe some way he can save, the situation. I don't know, but it would be unique for Unc to take the fall versus somebody killing. Because I saw somebody, you know, maybe somebody offing somebody in the family to protect. But I like the idea of him taking the fall because you mentioned my prison's gonna be different than your prison.
Than yours.
Yeah. Like, oh, I'm gonna be where Martha Stewart was. You're gonna be where
yes.
like it's gonna be totally cushiony for me. So that would be fire to see him over there in cell block D with
in
the
a non-cushion, baby.
Yeah. So I like it because he's feeling himself. He's always been a a-hole, especially to like I would not be mad. Keep him far away. So I like that. My question to you is, what would you want to happen to Kiki? Like, how do you feel about her since she's mixed into this?
I need her to go too. I think he can kind of like put her right up in there because she knew everything. You know what I'm saying? And I think it would be good to get rid of her, but he could use her to help set him up and just say, look, you know, if you don't want to go down with this ship, I need you to go and do this. Because the thing is, she has her hands on a lot of stuff. And so maybe there's something that he might wind up needing from her. And he might have to say, look, you might as well come with me and work with me, but I need you to do this and blah, blah, blah. And look, he could make it. He doesn't even have to tell her because we can't trust Kiki right now. We don't even know if she's going to warn the uncle, nothing. So he would probably have to be on some slick stuff and say, here, I'm going to need you to do this. It's for Crash Coin or whatever, and wind up being for something totally different.
That's facts.
I don't know, you know, but he could wind up using her, and then she could wind up going to jail too.
Yeah, this whole thing is so complex. Now, I want to know. I don't know if you address this in your live. What do you think their purpose is to always bringing up the server being down and the server having issues? Where they going?
That's weird too. It made me look. It was so funny because there was a scene. It was that scene where he was kind of talking on the phone with them, and they were saying this and that, and you see all these lights and the numbers. It made me feel like I was watching a totally different episode. Like, I mean, not an episode, a totally different show. Like, am I watching some type of sci-fi thingy?
Yes.
What's happening here, right? So I don't know, but there has to be something going on with that. The server thing. That thing might mess around, and I don't know. Maybe he can use them to delete certain pertinent information. I don't know. I just don't freaking know.
I can't put my
because why do we keep caring about these scenes with the server and this and that and these guys? And those are Lucas's peoples.
Yeah,
but
he low key. He don't trust them either in a sense because we first saw them when we first met RSJ when they was popping up at the event, and he was pretty much telling Brayden like they kind of shady. I'm gonna give them 30 days because he at that point Crash Coin wasn't really producing any funds. So Uncle Luke don't really trust them either, and he knows they're shady. But at the same time, we don't know if they had to choose a side, which side they would go. Well, probably Brayden because he's making them money in a sense. I don't know. It's a lot. I'm just trying to figure out what is this server issue. Let me know in the chat if y'all.
Yeah, the server is not down; it's rigged. And your queen said getting rid of Ponzi paper trail. Maxima says that Brayden might have to tell Tariq and Kane about the bread being gone. Kane might kidnap Kiki and make Brayden kill. He still has to catch his first body, or he kill his uncle. And see, here's another thing. A lot of people are waiting for Brayden to cash in on the first body. Not Brayden, Kane for Brayden to Kane to cash in on that body. But a body right now is not a good idea.
Not there.
It's actually freaking terrible. They're all eyes are on them. It would just be the stupidest move right now. It's a bad idea. So that body might have to come next season, or maybe after all, everything's said and done. And they're kind of in the clear, and then it's like a loose end. Like on the last episode, they're like, "Listen, we got a loose end. You need to take care of that." I don't know, and it might be Kiki.
Ouch, this is a lot.
We just don't know at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much going on, and our minds could just be spinning everywhere and thinking every little possible outcome, and might not get a daggone one. If Snowfall taught us anything, child.
Child.
If Snowfall taught us anything, is that we might as well hang up the predictions. Like,
save the brain cells.
Because that was a hot freaking mess. Okay.
Oh, I'm still hurt, but
I know. Hey, Silence Jackson. So that's pretty much what we have. You want to tell us what you got coming up on your channel before we get out of here?
Well, please catch my recap of this episode of Power from this morning. Of course, still reviewing Bel Air. My recap for Bel Air, the finale would be on Tuesday at 8:15. And of course, I have some movie reviews that's planned in a couple of weeks. And yeah, stay tuned. I am reviewing the original Power as well, so I'll be picking that up in a couple
Wednesdays.
Weeks. I left off at season 4, episode 4. So catch up. So when we start with episode 5 of season 4, you can chime in as normally on Wednesdays at 8:15.
Yes.
But yes, I have some couple projects in the works, so please subscribe.
Doing good. Let me see. Maxima says, Miss K, that is true, but Kiki or his uncle is fair game. They have nothing to do with nothing. They about to be doing with something, because they all up in the mix. And it's just like, they're not just adding characters up in here for Nathan,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's see where this goes. Yes, I'm so glad you didn't miss tonight, and you have a great week as well. So speaking of throwbacks, I'm gonna go back to doing The Wire, guys. I know I've been taking a break, but right now I don't have any other shows that I'm doing but this one. Just doing Power Book 2 Ghost for right now. So I will go back to doing The Wires on Tuesday. So catch me next Tuesday at 10 o'clock doing The Wire. I messed up. I know I did, because I closed out on the, Stringer Bell's death. And I didn't conclude, child. And I let y'all wait for like 2 months. I got busy, baby. But we're going to pick it up. And we're going to get on into season 4, which I know you guys are very excited about. Art Love, are you happy? So look at young boy, about time. Yeah.
People be busy, okay?
I can't get no love. So it's coming on Tuesday, guys. All right. It's coming. And so also I have not been doing I haven't been recapping. What's the show you said you was doing? Bel Air, right? Mm-hmm. But I didn't see the season finale. So if I like the season finale, and I do have some thoughts, here we go. I might do a reaction for my members only, especially since I haven't been covering. So if you are a member, you get that perk, and that's what's up. Okay. Now catch me back here again on Tuesday for 10 o'clock for The Wire. That's season 3, episode number 12. So we can close out. And then the next week after that, we're going to get right into season 4. Okay. And it's all about Chris and Snoop. At this point, RSJ.
That changed his life, child. Gave his life to God and leveled up.
Became a millionaire and all that. Shoot, listen.
I bet.
Thank you, Kara. Yes, hit that like button, please. Okay.
Yes.
Praying for you, Miss K, on obtaining your PhD. I just submitted my law application, so please, keep me in prayer. Wow, that's so awesome. Yes.
Maybe you can help Tariq out, child.
Yes, help.
Hurry up, get that going, girl.
Yes, I know. I hope that goes well. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I need all the prayers I can get, because it's getting, I got to get in the lab and write so much, which is why I kind of took a break from all these shows, and I'm going to be busy, guys, for probably for most of the rest of this year. So keep me in your prayers. I got to get this thing done, baby. Got to get it done. All right. But thank you so much for coming through, pretty girl. Always appreciate you. I love you. I'm appreciative for finding people that I actually are my friends. I can call you guys my friends. That's crazy, right? You freaking meet people online these days. People be getting married to folks online. So of course we could find friends online. We have this wonderful community, and you guys, You guys really have my heart, because sometimes I come here and I talk to you guys and it makes me feel better with all the personal things I'm going through. And yeah, who knew? Thank God for you. Thank God for Moochie. She's not here tonight, but that's my girl. I love her. So thank you guys. You guys have a blessed night, and I'll see you next time. For the people that's watching The Wire with me, rewatching and all that good stuff, come through Tuesday, 10 o'clock. All right. Take care and be blessed. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you, Matthew.